What's up, guys? It's Johnny Valentine with Gain Solar. Whoop. And I'm back, but I thought I'd go live again. And I've really debated a long time about whether or not I should start incorporating prepper stuff into the solar stuff. But ever since COVID-19 hit, things have just kind of deteriorated to the point where I don't think it matters anymore. If you're solaring, you're watching this video. If you're prepping, maybe you're watching this video, and if you're prepping and solar, and then you're one step ahead. So show you what I got here today, what I'm working with. Got me a little bit of a windfall, if you will. I tell local tree companies that they can dump mulch over here. I'm in a spot where there's lots of trees. It's called Georgia, and I've been telling these tree companies to dump mulch, and she called me and asked me if I had too much of it. And I said, no. There's the solar, by the way. I said, no, just keep on bringing that mulch. Keep on bringing that mulch. But then today, when I came by, I noticed a mulch pile, Mulchlandia, or Mulch Mountain as they call it, had grown a little bit. And looky here what had rolled out. So I thought, well, we'll get the tractor and dig inside and inquire within and see what the mulch pile might release to us. And Lord, thank the Lord, He gave us this little windfall here. Threw a bone my way. I consider it a blessing. But a bunch of white oak, conveniently cut into 16-inch rounds. All you got to do is dig it out with your tooth bucket. So I've been digging this firewood out of this mulch pile, which is actually a firewood pile with mulch on the top. Gonna bust up this white oak, and this is some good, clean, pretty stuff. You can see it's a little bit dead, but I'm real excited about that. I'm gonna show you how I do it real quick. It's gonna be real bumpy. And then the real reason that I was even making this video is I wanna ask you guys what you would think if I was to take all of this mulch, pile it up, and make a Jean Pain, not sure how to say it, but make a John Payne compost water heater. So this would be a water heating system that I would make completely out of this compost pile. Just to give you a frame of reference on how big the compost pile is. I'll back up. That's a 50-horse tractor. That's a tree. That's the compost pile. So I thought to myself, when I first discovered the John Payne method, I thought, well, I'll never ever have a compost pile big enough to do that, or a wood chip pile big enough to make a John Payne compost heater. That just won't never happen to me. But then, as the Lord would have it, I get this place, and the mulch comes to me. That's what's been happening, is the mulch has been coming to me. Not sure if I lost you guys or not. But this is my mulch pile so far. So my question is, would it be interesting to you guys? Would people watch that if I made a compost, not a compost, it is a mulch water heater. The way I'd be doing it is I'd put a bunch of coils of tubing, I'd make this pile of mulch into a giant pile, and I'd plumb it into my house. It's always been a dream of mine. And you're like, no man, mulch don't get that hot. Dude, this stuff is like, there's steam coming off of it. I've got a probe thermometer somewhere, but I'll just dig in here and tell you how hot it is real quick. I mean, YouTube's eat up with compost water heaters. It's, I would say it's so hot. It's actually cold right now, so you can probably see the steam coming off. Can you see the steam coming off? No. I can see the steam though. It's like, definitely as warm as bath water needs to be, but I would hose this thing down, put a bunch of tubes in it, put a coil, probably a coil of black poly. I'll consult with the engineer first. Engineer said 7.5, but I think a coil of black poly would be fine because this stuff is probably not gonna melt that. You can see can you see the smoke coming off of it? You probably can't. I can. I don't know if the camera can pick that up or not. But there is steam coming off of it. And I would do a wood chip water heater. Back then I used to have a tune. It was like, well, there ain't nothing hotter than your solar hot water. How'd you get that 80-gallon tank so much hotter? I got 2 DC pumps just to whirring around. They're heating all day till the sun goes down. This would be my wood chip water heater video. So wondering if people are interested in this. Is this worth putting on a solar channel? Now I'll give you a little tractor time here. You might want to mute out the sound because we're about to show you what this tractor work's all about, how this works for me. I wish I could figure out a place to put this phone that would show you what I'm going through, but this is like Christmas right now for me. Just coming in here, I'm pulling out one piece after another of firewood. I'll run the tractor in there, tooth bucket feels it. Oh, I can't even do that yet. Look at that, gotta dump out all this oak. All this white oak just piling up on the prop. Gotta do something with it. I've also gotten 10 times more southern since yesterday. Happens when you get on a tractor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just roll that one down, push the compost, and roll her back with the tooth bucket. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's basically how this works. Get your little firewood, and it kind of goes like that. Dig a little bit and get a little firewood. Dig a little bit of mulch, get a little firewood. Dig a little bit of mulch, get a little firewood. Kick it into the bucket. Kick it into the bucket. This is that my back hurts type of work right here. So this is Johnny V with Gain Solar. Digging through the mulch pile. Look at that, there's another one peeking out. Digging through the mulch pile. Love it.